This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, discounted prices, miniaturemarket.com.
Hello my friends, it's the Game Boy Geek here. I reviewed Circular Reasoning, which was a Mensa Select Award winner. It's an abstract strategy game where you're trying to move different pieces around the circular motion to get to the middle of the board. Lots of different abstract things going on. Interesting, simple game, abstracted for sure, but a good one. The next one is just an absolute silly, zany dexterity game called Fantastic Gymnastics. Good luck finding this one on the shelf. This thing's impossible to find these days. It just came out, it's sold out like everywhere, and it's so fun. I call it the black hole. You get this gymnast flipping around, you're trying to get in a stick a landing, you walk away at a party and this thing's gonna keep everyone busy for hours. It's a ton of fun. I then took a look at a sneak peek of a couple of Bruno Cathala prototypes that I played at BGG Con and that are coming out next year. So I just showed you what they were, what types of games they were, and I went over the demos of how they work. I also took a look at Bruno's big box game that's coming out next year, a sneak peek. It's coming out with Days of Wonder. Same sort of similar weight to 5 Tribes called Yamatai. So I took a quick look at that and a mini review of that. I also did a top 10 dice games to play on National Dice Day, which is coming up here very shortly. So go check that out. I haven't done a top 10 list in a while. This is a great one to watch. I also did my saxophone serenades of the month. So I went over all the games that I added to my library and I went over why I added them. And I also did a rule school of that game, Circular Reasoning, that I also reviewed that I talked about just earlier. And the rule schools are videos that I teach you how to set up and play the game so you don't have to read the rule book. There we have it for this week. We'll catch you later.
This video was sponsored by Miniature Market's Review Corner. The Review Corner features podcasts, video, and written game reviews by gamers for gamers. Miniature Market, the online gaming superstore. Thousands of board games, discounted prices. Check them out at miniaturemarket.com. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for backing me on Kickstarter and making this season become a reality. I'd like to especially thank those here that have backed me at the credit level. Now, these video reviews are also available by audio on our podcast. It's the intros and the final thoughts on GameBoyGeek.com. Click podcast.